Hi guys, this is Katja with Creative Image Studio. Today I'm sharing several tiny projects with you all because the theme today is how to make use of your leftover scraps. So to give you some ideas, some inspiration, some examples, I have browsed through my enormous stash and selected 4 leftover collections that I still kept in my stash for you never know when. Well, this is when. So these 4 sets that you see here are the leftover scraps that I will be turning into new projects. And the goal of it all is to give you some inspiration to help you not throw everything away, not all of your beautiful paper that maybe your heart is torn. Can I throw this out or not? Can't I still use this? But how? Well, this is how. So let me show you the leftovers in more detail and then what I turned them into. So if you already like the concept of this video, please press the like and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. That will really help my channel if you do that, and I will appreciate it. So let's go on to the video. This one is Studio Calico Atlantic, it's called, the Atlantic collection. I think I never had the entire collection, but only a couple of sheets. And this is what I have left over. I think I may have kept every single snippet of paper that I had left over from that previous project. I don't know why, I don't do that anymore. But as you can see, these tiny strips of paper I also kept, so I'm not sure I'm going to use them. On the other hand, I'm not going to throw them out just yet because these make perfect mats for gussets, for instance. So I'm going to keep it until I have done my project, which I'm not even sure what I'm going to make just yet. And the cardstock leftovers I'm going to use are these 2 larger strips of paper. So yeah, this is going to be a challenge, guys. Now here is the little stack of scraps. I think this might actually be an ancient collection from the time of the Greeks, guys. This is so old. You probably never heard of it unless you are as old as I am and have been scrapping as long as I have. Now this is a little bit less. Still have a lot left over. I can still do another little project, I think. I created a tiny micro booklet. You know I love to create these. I also designed them myself and I try to add to the designs that I have made. So this one is unique again, although it has some similarities, of course, to previous ones. I mean, how many different book designs can you make after all? So check out the playlist on my channel, guys, for the micro booklets, but this is a new one. So let me show you the end result. So you can imagine this is so tiny, it's shorter than my finger even. So you can imagine that I still have some stuff left over. I can do another one, I think, if I wanted to. So let me walk you through the end result. I did a little belly band, as you can see, and I always love my belly bands to be a tight fit. So it's indeed a very tight fit. I use a strip of design paper. I have to be careful. There you go. So it's a very cute little belly band with 2 pieces of embellishments. I left this plain. You could also do a stamp or a flat embellishment of some sort, some layering. And this is a booklet. I love to make these booklets by way of a birthday card. So this says proficiat, which is a way of congratulations in Dutch. This is a stamp as well. I love these kinds of stitching stamps. And I punched this tag here. Also very easy to do. Every paper is double-sided in this collection, so that's easy too. And I aimed for at least 8 spots to journal or leave a message. So this is the 1, the 2, etc. So here again, so you can write just across this pattern, right? Journaling spot here with some stickling that I did. Cute. Now this is a flap, so you flip it open, giving you some extra room to write. Did a stamp here. Writing space, so lots of room to write. So it's meant for 8 people to leave their congratulations and their birthday wishes. A little stamping here as well. Cute tiny embellishments, but the main focus is on room to write. So let's count. So then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, let's put some music underneath it, right? And then there's the back. So very, very tiny, very cute, and it's also very original if you are with a group of people and want to congratulate someone else. So yeah, that is my tiny little booklet. I hope you enjoyed this design. And here's the second micro project that I created with the Atlantic collection. Unfortunately, I forgot to film this before I gave it to the person that I gave it to, but I do have some pictures. It is a micro fold out, is what I'm calling it. It's sort of a trifold, and it's very, very simple. It's a bit of an harmonica model, and of course, I decorated it on both sides, and it was again meant for a group of people, a team that was congratulating one of their own. So there was room for, I think, 6, 7 or 8 people to congratulate the 9th. So there you have it. And after this, I hardly had any scraps left over. So what I had left over, I threw away with peace in my heart. Now this one's going to be a challenge. It's Echo Park's Go See Explore collection from a couple of years ago. And this is the only sheet I have left. It's not the easiest sheet to work with. It's basically consisting of horizontal strips of paper. Very difficult, I feel, to use for a card or some such. It is double-sided, sort of a map, kind of a pattern. But as I said, not very easy to use such a single sheet. Now, I do have some other stuff from this collection, quite a lot actually, but those are all ephemera. I have the sticker sheet, completely new and not used at all. And that is because I apparently had 2 at the time, and I did use a lot of stickers, but I have one left over in its entirety, so there's that. I have one cut apart from another sheet of paper from the collection. I have a completely new set of ephemera with these ephemera pieces, and I had 2 of those as well, and this one I have used, but this one is completely new, so I have lots and lots of those. Same goes for the second pack of ephemera, so different pieces, and I also had 2 of those. I had the enamel shapes. I always love my enamel shapes, so as you can see, I used a lot of them, but still have some left over. And then I had the layered stickers. Used a lot of them, but also a lot left over. So if you want to go and see the mini album that I did, check that out. I will link it here. But the challenge for now is that I actually have only 1 real sheet of paper left, plus a lot of ephemera. And the leftover piece of cardstock that I found that I think matches pretty well is this piece. So here is my challenge. So this is what that turned into. I made a little tag booklet, and the theme is travel, live to travel, because the person this is going to loves travel. The occasion is her birthday, and we again are with a lot of colleagues, 8 colleagues, to congratulate her with this card. So here we go. And the collection is Go See Explore by Echo Park. So there we go. So a tag booklet, like I said. So here we go. It's pretty simple. It's 1 piece of cardstock that I created this from. Here in the gussets, I did some stenciling with some ink. I used blue ink by Tim Holtz. I think this was Distress Oxide ink. The oxide inks by Tim Holtz are great to use on colored cardstock, so non-white. Then it retains its color. It's still blue, as you can see, and I love it. You can see some of the sticker elements that I used here. And let's look at the tags. So let's take them out. So there you go. So again, some stickers here. Road trip, here's a sticker, here are some stickers. And then with the suitcases, very cutesy. And then this is the entire backside. Cute. So that is what I created. Very simple, very easy, with lots of tags. Now these tags have already been written, as you can see. So many people, look, she wrote in a circle. So this is a great way if you are with a group of people and you want to congratulate a person with one card and then tuck a gift card inside. So let me get the gift card. So this is in Dutch boekenbon. So this is a gift card to buy books. So there you go. So that was the gift card holder / tag booklet. And if you want me to do a tutorial, let me know in the comments. From Prima Marketing's Tales of You and Me, who remembers that beautiful collection? I have only this little bit left, so no larger pieces. This is, I think, the largest I may have. Yeah, so more kind of strips of paper. Beautiful, beautiful. I can see why I didn't want to throw it out, but at the same time, I'm wondering what I'm going to do with all of these smaller pieces. They are double-sided. So everything is lovely, but lots and lots of smaller pieces, strips and snippets. This is going to be a challenge. I'm probably going to do some micro projects. It's the only choice I have, I think. I also found these stuffed in here. These are not Prima Marketing, but I think I used them in the project, in the mini album that I created with this paper. And these are the snippets I have left over from those little sheets. I also have a sticker sheet and I haven't used a single sticker from this sheet. We'll see. And as for cardstock, I found these leftovers. I think they match pretty well color-wise. And I also found this coppery colored piece. So again, pretty much of a challenge, this one. And here we go. As you can see, I made 2 little projects and I still have some scraps left over and also some pieces of cardstock. 2 tiny little booklets, so let's take a closer look. And here we go. I created 2 micro booklets and that was a nice surprise even to me because I figured I would be able to make 1, but I made 2. I still have some leftovers, but this I'm going to throw out. So I'm hoping to inspire you with these. They are indeed very, very simple. So let me show you the first one. Made a cute little belly band from a piece of double-sided paper. Very easy, just some inking around the edges and that's it. And then a little booklet here. Now this is one of my many booklets that I have created the past couple of years. You have seen these before. I don't think I actually have a tutorial on this one yet. I'm not sure, but if you're interested in a tutorial, then let me know. I will see what I can do. But this is how it looks. Easy and simple. Every page design is the same, but of course the papers add some variation. I even did some stamping when I thought the paper was a bit too bland. So I stamped here with 2 colors of ink, a little bit of purple here, a little bit of brown there, and then a little bit of blending here in the middle. Every page has a super small tag, and we as a group, as our team at work, we are going to write, each one of us, our birthday wishes for one of us. So these will be tiny birthday wishes, but that's okay. So here again, add some stickles. Look at all the cute little tags here. Added some stickles here. And some stamping here as well. Happy birthday, it says here in Dutch. And that's it. So this is the back and the spine. Very cutesy. And the sentiment is on the belly band. So make a wish. And then the second project that I created from all of those scraps is this one. I was inspired by a file folder design. So it's a magnetized closure, but then the inside is like a file folder. So with these flaps here, and then each of the birthday tags that we are going to write again as a team. We have 2 anniversaries, so I had to create 2. So we are going to write our birthday wishes on this little stack of tags. So I rounded or punched the corners, each and every one of them. Everything is of course double-sided. So this will look very cutesy. Very pretty papers. We will write our messages and then, like a file folder, we will store them here. Fold the flaps closed. All 3 of them, and then the magnetized closure keeps everything closed. Very cutesy. I did a sentiment stamp here on a little die cut tag that I did from the design paper. I added some little pearlescent hearts here, as well as a little pearl here. And this stack of flowers is again die cut from the design paper. So let me show you what that looked like before I stacked them on top of each other. So here you see all the separate elements that I use, that I die cut, most of them from design paper, and only the leaves, the branches here at the bottom, that is from cardstock. So very, very easy. Tiny piece of ribbon here. And that's it. You hardly need any materials at all. I literally used my scraps of paper and created this tiny little file folder. Again, if you would like me to do a tutorial, I will see what I can do for you. If you have a little bit of experience, then you will be able to make this yourself, of course. As you can see when holding it next to my hand, this is a very, very tiny little file folder. All right, guys, so that is what I made. Now the next stack of leftover papers is from a collection by Simple Stories called Say Cheese, and this was actually part 3. They had several of the Say Cheese collections. Now I had some larger pieces left, as you can see, but I also had some smaller pieces. And these were left over from a larger project, a folio actually. And you can check out the video of that project, of course, on my channel. I will link it here. And I decided to use some leftover cardstock as well. And I found these black pieces of paper in my stash and I decided to use those. So I thought I would start with a smaller project first and then see where that left me. So let's look at that first project. So there's a little belly band that I stamped to keep it closed. I die cut my own flowers. So this is a die set with several sizes of the flower. Put a brad here in the center, stamped the little stamp. And here is also kind of a leaf decoration, leaf-like, that goes with this die set. So it's 2 flowers and 1 leaf decoration piece. I also created a little spine here from cardstock, which I matted separately. And then it's a nice little booklet. This is again for a group of people, a team of people that is congratulating one of their own, so me and my colleagues. So this is actually a tiny birthday booklet. So here you can write your congratulations. And so it is on every page. I did some die cutting on each page, as you can see. Again, here, all from the same design paper. And that's it. So it's simple, yet I think very effective. So this is a birthday booklet. Now, like I said, I had a lot of papers still left over, and that was enough to do either several other micro projects or one larger project. And I decided on a larger project, so let me show you that as well. So there it is, and it is of course a very, very simple explosion box because I only had enough design papers left for 1 layer. Normally you would have several layers in an explosion box, which is part of its charm, of course, but you know, 1 layer is possible as well. So I did some layering here, some decorative elements simply by fussy cutting from a piece of design paper. Let me show you. So it's this design paper here. So I cut that up all around. So each panel here has a little sentiment. Did some decorative punching here and matted all around. So let's open it up and let me change the camera angle for that. Okay, so here we go. So let's pull off the lid. And there it is. So again, very simple. I kept it very simple on purpose because my intention is to add pictures here. You could of course also do it without pictures and make little layouts here with all kinds of decorative elements, and then you don't need pictures, but I wanted this to be kind of a memory keeping photo explosion box. So let me show you the pictures, and I already cut them to size. So it's of me and my mom. So it would be something like that. If you wanted, you could of course then stamp or add a flower or something like that, but I think I'll keep it clean so as to show off the pictures. And let me insert the end result with pictures here. It's always nice to see it with pictures, in my opinion, these craft projects that we make. And let me get back to the main video. So yeah, 2 projects actually, a larger one and this cute little mini one. I could also, even if I wanted to, put that here and then close it up, but I won't, because this is for different persons. This one is going to my mom and this one is going to a colleague, like I said. But lots of options here. So let me show you the papers that I have left over now. So there we have it. Now finally, this is such a small little stack. I can easily throw this out without feeling any feelings, without any heart wrenching, let's say. So I'm finally done with this paper collection. I have made several projects from this, even these two here, from the leftovers that I had. So I hope to have inspired you with these 2 ideas as well. Alright guys, so now you have seen all of my tiny projects. I hope you found them inspirational. I have used most of them, so I gave them all to all the people that I wanted to give them to. Most of them, or maybe all of them actually, were meant to congratulate one person with a group of persons. So for instance, if you are a team of 7 or 8 people or a family of 7 or 8, then you can congratulate number 8 or number 9 who has his or her birthday and give them the tiny project. Hope you enjoyed this video guys as much as I did. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.